And I'm Dylan Black. It's Daytime Ottawa, Rogers Television. Another edition rolling your way right now. Let's make back to school a success, okay? Success, always good, and who better to help us with that? We've got the mom in the know. It's Julie Findlay.
Hello, and thank you for having me.
Have you had a good summer?
I've had such a great summer. I mean, I'm sure you have everybody coming on the show going, what a great summer. We've hardly had any rain, sunny, nice. Yeah, and I'm wearing sunscreen. I don't sit in the sun. This is just being outside. But yeah, loved every minute of it, in the water, on the land.
But is this one of the most stressful times of the year? Because it's back to school.
I think it is for a lot of people. People start to get nervous about how am I going to get back into routine? Should I put my kids to bed at 7:30 when the sun's still up? Like all those sorts of things. I think I would love to just give a few tips of how to relax and not worry about it, because that whole transition into school is going to take all of September. It's going to take all of September for you, for your kids, for their teachers, for the classrooms. It's all routines. It's getting back into routines. So I just want everybody to enjoy summer. The long weekend's coming up. That's when you take your last break. Don't worry about it so much. If I could just give you a few tips of how to be ready for the first week, I'll do that for you.
You have a school bag full of ideas.
You know what? I do have a school bag full of ideas. I think we've had enough people, enough companies, a lot of people telling us litterless lunch is the way to go. Everybody is taking care of the environment. It's a little bit that we can do for ourselves. So there's so many options of how to get your kids to school with a litterless lunch, which means no plastic things going away. This is one of my favorites, this little Yum box. It has a little container in the middle, and you could put any sauce in there, and when you close it, it's not leaking everywhere, because kids love to put things in to dip. So there's just a little hole in there, and then you can put all your veggies around the side, and then it's going to close up, and you're set to go.
And it actually is called a Yum box.
It is called a Yum box, so you can look anywhere.
Good.
I know Tagalong Toys carries them in Terra 20 for sure. Another thing you want to do is anything, you just want containers, whatever works for you. They're at grocery stores, they're in any a specialty store. This one I love, I got a Terra 20. It has a ice box already in it, or ice pack in it, so you can just pop that out. It can go in your freezer overnight, and then it goes back into your container. And that's a set that comes. There's another little one here. You can have a set of those. As it starts to get to be fall, or if you want to keep things cold, thermos has always been a favorite brand of mine.
Of course.
Because it can keep things hot for hours, and it can also keep things cold for hours. But a couple of things that I'm really going to make a change for this year is if straws are going to school, let's make them reusable straws. So you can get stainless steel straws, you can get paper straws. We do not need to use any more plastic straws.
Are people okay with the stainless steel straws?
Yeah, they're super easy to clean. When you buy them, they come with a little thing that you can poke through. They're also dishwasher safe, so it's perfect to go. Another thing I'd love to give a tip for parents is your water bottles. Make sure you get one that works for you. One that you know that when you turn upside down and the water's in it, it's not going to empty into your child's bag.
That makes a mess.
That makes a huge mess. And then again, with your backpack, your actual lunch boxes, this one is a washable one, so it's perfect. But if you can't find a washable one, have one where you can wash the inside, because it's nice and clean and everything else. So those are my tips for that. The tips of getting back into routine, or do you want to talk about food? You like food, eh?
Well, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's go to food first.
So are we talking about snacks then?
You know what? I feel like lunches are like snacks 101. All season we've had, you know how much I love when things are in season. We've talked about it all summer long. It's still brilliant. This is everything that's in season, and there's a ton more. So get your whole family involved. Get them at the table, chopping, get them doing anything they can, but also go to the market, go to the grocery store with them, and let them pick what's really fun. Because look at this, we've got tri-color carrots. I've even chopped up a few if you want to take a different taste, because that's the whole idea.
Now, does it matter? Are they different types of carrots?
No, they're an heirloom carrots, so they just have different colors, just the way that they've been grown. That tastes like a carrot.
It does taste like a carrot.
It does, but what's super fun is you have them in different colors, so you can have little rainbows in there. Peppers, of course, come in all colors, and our tomatoes are so delicious. A fun way to get kids eating, and you, I know because I've done this with you before, is skewers, and you just let them build their own lunch. So this is, hey, Mom, thanks so much. I'm going to put my veggies together, and then you pack it. Obviously, these are been our summer skewers. I'm just going to probably be cutting them in half for lunch, so they fit into their lunch boxes. kids. But another thing, it's fun to have a skewer, but then pick a favorite dip for them. We love hummus, but there's tzatziki, there's guacamole, there's things that you can make on your own, our favorite salad dressing. You can have fun with food if your kids are too young and they're not into doing it. I know a lot of kids do like peanut butter. You can't have it at school, but there's a wow butter, and you can put it in little pieces of celery, and this is called ants on a log. And then you put little raisins or cranberries or any other way that you can get your kids involved or get your kids eating for that matter.
I'm not sure if I'm okay with that title though. Like,
do you want to take a bite of the ant on a log?
Well, I do. Of course,
okay.
But I mean,
and I'll keep talking while you do that. Another fun thing is these cucumbers are around probably almost all years. They call them Lebanese cucumbers, but they're greenhouse cucumbers. Suntech always takes care of us all winter long. You could be putting little cuts in them, and I even put radishes because my kids have never really tried radishes. So it's a great way to introduce your kids to new vegetables that are in season.
Because it looks like a caterpillar.
It is a caterpillar, so you can call them whatever your name. You can have your kids name them. You want to name this guy? I find it hard to name
Charlie. Yeah.
I find it hard to name them and then eat them, but you know it's
well, caterpillars and ants usually aren't things you want to eat anyway.
It's
right?
true, so you might as well give this a name.
Okay.
Breakfast is another thing. I know I'm going backwards, but look at this. We've got blueberries, strawberries are going to be in season right until October, the Day Neutral brand, and we've got peaches. Have things just set up. Have yogurt. You can even have it to go if the kids are in a rush.
Okay.
You could put berries in it. Of course, you could put a granola mix or a nut mix, just depending on what the allergies are at the school, or just have your waffles already made, throw fruit on it, and get to go.
Julie, we've got like 45 seconds left, so I know you have the organization stuff that you want to talk about as well.
The only thing I want to say organization is just get your calendar out. Get your calendar out because things are going to start coming. The back-to-school picnic. I know every school in this district school board really makes parents want to know what's going on and being in the know. Get your calendar out, write dates. When any notes come home, have a spot to where they go. So it's like, okay, this is my permission form. It's in this folder or it's in this drawer. It could be a homework drawer. Get your kids involved. Have them doing their own schedules of what they have on during the week. And again, if there's homework, just have a box that travels around with them so they're ready to do it at any time.
Back to school made easy. Mom in the Know, Julie Findlay, mitk.ca. There you go. More daytime coming up on Rogers TV.